Whoa, I sure do love Bayonetta. Alright, I can get that high score this time. Come on, I'm almost there. Just a little
Hey,
bit
Khaos, do you know where you put my,
wait, man, it would be a crying shame if somebody Wait, I know this looks bad, but Yumo, please.
Yeah, whatever. This is really gross. I'm just gonna go.
Oh shit. Finally, I have wanted to talk about this game for ages. The booty shaking, the angel blasting, teenager erecting. Mom, this isn't porn, you unevolved plebeian. It's Bayonetta. If you ever want to talk about badass female protagonists, then this is the place to look. As you would expect from me, Bayonetta was one of those games I played when I was... Wait, hold on. Holy crap, I was 9? You know, I'm not even gonna cap, looking back, yeah, that makes sense, yeah. Anyway, I discovered Bayonetta after playing Vanquish, another amazing game made by Platinum, but the problem was, just like my channel, no one ever heard about it. Oh hey, then one day my sister comes home with a new game made by the same people and, well, Sega. Yeah, as a kid, I thought the only game Sega made was Sonic and other kid stuff. So when she showed me the cover, I thought, gee willikers, this game is gonna have some... oh, jeez. Some amazing graphics! But I didn't really get to finish the game because of, you know, come on. So it wasn't until high school where I was actually able to beat the game. Where upon beating the game, let's just say I became enlightened. But seriously, Bayonetta is a classic, and is often regarded as sexy done right. And in this video, we're gonna look at some no. Let's chaotically critique- no, too cringe. We're gonna have to give this game a blowjob. Alright, fuck this!
Just one more piece, and...
Yumo! It's an emergency!
What? What is it? Are you having Among Us dreams again?
No, it's- wait, what? No, that was one time, okay? Damn.
Twice, actually.
You know what? Fuck you, okay? That was low. Nah, whatever, it's fine. I need you to... you know, do the thing, please.
You must be kidding.
No?
Ugh. Fine.
Yes! Thank you, Yumo! You're the best!
Ugh.
It's hard to imagine how this game was released 12 years ago. And despite how old this game is, there are still about 100 players who are playing this game right now. And that's just Steam, not including other consoles. And who could blame them? Bayonetta has cemented itself in the hearts of many players, whether it's due to its engaging combat, kick-ass music, some genuinely funny comedy, it's... Don't say it, 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 I swear to God, don't fucking say it, bro. Graphics?
Oh, thank God he didn't say titty.
Or how over-the-top everything in this game is. Like, come on, how are you gonna tell me that a 6-foot-tall woman who uses her hair to summon demonic beings from the depths of hell isn't the sickest shit you've seen all day? But for the most part, people love this game for the witch herself. I know, what a surprise. And we can thank our Lord and Savior, Father Hideki Kamiya, for descending upon the heavens and blessing us with our 6-foot-tall witch. Praise God, my God, it's beautiful! If it wasn't for him, we probably would have had, Bayonetta, the Sandwich Hunter? What the fuck is the script? But seriously, Kamiya gave us a character that genuinely stands out from the rest, which landed Bayo to be one of the best female protagonists in gaming. Or the worst one. We'll get into that later, but for now, let's take our eyes off those curves and onto this kick-ass character. Despite what insolent losers will tell you online, she is way more than just nice curves to look at. Bayonetta just radiates style, sass, and a bad bitch you don't want to fuck with. Her style and attitude is not only shown through the story, but also in the way she moves across the battlefield. At every turn, she is always finding ways to flex her dance moves while also destroying her enemies. And you know what else Bayonetta actually has? A personality. Jesus Christ, Yumo, how fucking hard is it to put? She is a character that exudes confidence, charisma, cockiness, and coolness? Is that a word? Whatever, the 4 C's that make a badass character. And the best part of all, she's actually funny.
Yuddy.
But Khaos, that's impossible. Women can't be. Yeah, we aren't gonna make that joke today. I really don't feel like dealing with Twitter. As I was saying, her backstory is interesting. She experiences loss, kind of, and she shows emotion that makes her a well-rounded character. Yes, Bayonetta was designed to be a sexy woman. And by the way, Hideki, my man! You really know how to make a babe 6 feet tall, god damn! As I was saying, yes, the sexy philosophy of Bayonetta is kind of an important aspect of her. In the way she fights, in the way she talks, in the way she walks. Oh, bars! But the thing that some people do not understand is that if Bayonetta wasn't sexy, then she would be a boring character. Now wait, before you head to the comment section, hear me out. It also means excitement and appeal, and that's what Hideki was thinking of when designing Bayonetta. What makes her appealing is how much she stands out. We are so drawn to how outlandish and expressive everything Bayonetta does, because when you think about it, we really don't have another character like Bayonetta. What makes her exciting is her fighting style and how she summons literal demons with her hair. These are the things that play a big role, but people don't realize it because they're too focused on the assets. Then they forget that she's also caring.
When you love something, never lose it. Understand, little one? You must keep it safe, close to your heart.
Remorseful.
But you can't escape me forever!
And the many other traits that she shows throughout the story. Now, imagine if we remove all that. Now all Bayonetta is doing is making shitty one-liners and is stuck on the seduce setting. I think the nearest cliff would be a better use of my time. Like, people genuinely think that when we play games, it's like, me almost see the booby, I almost see the Gucci, me want to put my penis in the witch. Like, come on, really? Yeah, it's defined as sexy, but you know what is more sexy than that? This baby! Oh yeah! Crush that bastard! Yeah, I'm pretty strange, but that's what's really grabbing my attention. How she is always in control of the situation and dominates her enemies. Maybe she can dominate me.
What was that?
Nothing! So yeah, I found it a bit strange when I heard the controversy around Bayonetta. Like, is this not the definition of a strong, independent woman who doesn't need no man? Then I would go online just to see articles of how Bayonetta is the machinations of filthy men in the industry. Even though she was designed by a woman! Like, what? But I'm just gonna say this. If you think that Bayonetta was made so that Little Jimmy and Freaky Frank can get their pants riled up, congratulations. You just let me know that you didn't play the game. Because if you really played the game, you would instantly know why more people like Bayonetta than any of the blank slates in the Dead or Alive series. I don't know, man. I think it's real crazy because I don't see a single soul complain about every male protagonist we see that is either deadly, shirtless, buff, shirtless, strong, shirtless, sexy. I mean, buff, shirtless niggas that are ready to murder your families for XP. But God forbid we have a woman who does those things. Oh, that's where it becomes cutting, huh? Okay, this topic is cringe, lame, and let's be real here, no one really cares. So, let's move on with the story. Alright, for the sake of time, because goddamn this video was pretty chunky already, I'm gonna give you a quick summary of the whole thing. So, welcome to Khaos' epic storytime speedrun summary review. You play as Shadow, a lonely hedgehog on a quest to discover his past and gun down every black person, and it—
Khaos, you're talking about a low-tier game, and, you know, you're reading from the wrong script, so try that again.
It appears I am reading the wrong script. Okay, in this game you play as Bayonetta and you are on your quest to discover your past and gun down white people. The game starts off with Bayonetta at her part-time job as an OnlyFans creator because ain't no way you're praying to God looking like that. Anyway, God tries to rectify this mistake and sends angels from the heavens. But luckily for us, Bayonetta has cutscene powers which allow her to one-shot enemies and stay in the air for 30 seconds. But you can't do that in actual combat, so this game is trash. Anyway, you break Enzo's car, save his ass, and now we're on a highway. Then all of a sudden a giant plane crashes through the sky and we are met with Mommy, Jean, and it's here where we find out how to do torture attacks. More exposition, and now we're on a train station. After playing a bit of Kingdom Hearts and sending more angels to hell, we meet Mommy again where she uses the power of flashback to get knocked the fuck out. After killing more white people, we now meet Luca. This suave and sexy man is trying to expose Bayonetta because he thinks that she killed his father. He always knows when she's around because of the way she smells. Damn, Luca, really calling her a musty bitch. Somebody get this misogynist out of here. Yada yada yada, dragon dies, yada yada yada. Oh, it's Mommy. We clap that ass and now we can turn into a furry. Hell yeah. After gunning down more white people, then suddenly a mysterious girl with black hair, red ribbons, and a British accent. Now I ain't gonna cap, now that's a mystery. I wonder who it could be. Now we play an escort mission because, yeah, that's fun, right? Ubisoft, this is fun, right? This is fun. More angel killing. Then the child gets kidnapped because, uh-oh, this Bayonetta is kinda saucy. Anyway, we kill the sus and now it's boss fight time. Now the boss is dead. Okay, now skip all this pointless garbage and... John, fuck! We clap that ass a second time, then it's revealed that she was actually Bayonetta's best friend all along. Now she's dead. We kill even more white people. Now we meet with the main man Baldur himself, who was actually Bayonetta's dad. And that kid is Bayonetta from the past.
No way.
And turns out Bayonetta didn't kill Luca's father at all.
That's insane.
Can you shut the fuck up? Jesus.
Sorry.
Anyway, we cap that nigga and take the kid back to her timeline. But psych! Time funky wonky donkey. Now Jubilee can be formed. Wow, I really wrote that. But wait, John is alive. Then fucking dies again. Now Bayonetta must kill God. Bayonetta weakens God and punches her so hard her soul leaves her body and gets sent to the sun. Suddenly Jean is not dead. Then both of you destroy rocks and game finish. Okay, now I know my summary was so good that you probably didn't understand. So I suggest watching these videos up here to get a more in-depth explanation. But the main thing I want to talk about is that whole time travel nonsense. So Baldur goes back in time and puts past Bayonetta in the present. But if he were to do that, wouldn't this mean Bayonetta would cease to exist? Wait, doesn't that also mean there are two Bayonettas in this world? Wait,
what?
Shouldn't that be a time paradox? What if Bayonetta was events of this time take place, then put back in? What is even going on? Yumo, don't you mess with time? Help me understand this.
Well, it's simple, actually.
Approximately 10 hours later.
Well, that was 10 hours of my life wasted. Thank you, Yumo. But besides all that nonsense, the overall story was okay, you know? There are some things that I wish could have been explained a bit more or given more attention to, but surprisingly, the animated film does a little bit of a better job contextualizing the entire narrative. You have things like Cereza and how the film shows you how she got there, instead of her just materializing into existence. They also flesh out Luca a bit more by giving him a lot more screen time, but not too much personality to where it strays from the games. And I really like what they did with Baldur. They ended up alluding to the second game's ending by telling us that he's under some possession, rather than some bumbling madman. Which is honestly some nice foreshadowing, and it shows that Hideki actually has the story all planned out. I also like how the film has a lot more downtime between the action. It gives the characters some time to mellow out and providing us with some tasteful, excellent fan service. And one thing that I like about the movie that is more of a personal gripe towards the game is how they actually show you Jean winning against Bayonetta, because it never really made sense to me how Jean, a person who has been training for 500 years, is getting her ass beat, booped, and bopped by someone who literally just woke up. I'm telling you bruh, main character privileges are real. The only issue I would have with the movie is that they kind of go a bit too much with Bayonetta's seduction meter, because some of these lines she says throughout this film is just...
I feel it's an amazing rush of power. And power is such eternal.
But yeah, overall, movie's pretty good. Okay, it's been about 13 minutes and I haven't even talked about the gameplay yet. So, how is it? 3 words. It's absolutely smashing! So, I was planning to whip out my old PS3 to capture some footage, but then after playing for a while, I came to the sudden realization that, something's not right. Slideshows aren't really good for YouTube, so I'll stick with the Steam version. So, being directed by Hideki Kamiya, there are going to be some similarities to Devil May Cry. The only unfortunate part about this video is that the only Devil May Cry game I played was DMC's Devil May Cry. And that game was...
Your prime date, you ugly sack of shit.
Wow, what a singer.
So I won't be making that many comparisons in this video. The first thing I will say about this game's combat is that it's so rewarding. Either you get good or you get stomped. Now, keep in mind it's been a solid 6 years since I last played Bayonetta, so the gameplay in the background will be me trying to get the hang of things and failing miserably. But as time progresses, I will get better. And even though I was getting my ass absolutely clapped, I cannot stress to you how goddamn fun this game is to play. The combat lets you do so much of Bayonetta. You can do ground and air combos, slides, witch twists, breakdancing, hit that fucking whip, and turn into a goddamn cartwheel. I'm telling you guys, this game is insane. She can also dodge, but try not to dodge too much because if you do, then Bayonetta tries to be saucy with it and that leaves you open to suffer God's embrace. Bayonetta can do punishers and torture attacks. Punishing an enemy has you beating them repeatedly until they die, and torture attacks have you spend your these things, and summon various torture devices to kill your enemies. Some of them are typical, like your Iron Maiden and Guillotine. Then there are others where you summon a giant weight and... oh dear God. But as much as I like these additions, their novelty kind of runs out after you've been playing for a while, because some of these torture attacks just go on for way too long. And why would you want to watch a 15-second cutscene when you can press like 3 buttons and achieve the same result? Same with the punishers too. I'm not even gonna cap, I didn't even know these were in the game because I found this shit out on accident while I was trying to do a follow-up combo. It's the same complaint I made in my Unleashed video. Yeah, you get to enjoy this nice spectacle, but at the end of the day, it's kinda pace-breaking, you know? She can also do Wicked Weaves, which allow her to summon giant hands that deal extra damage. It's supposed to be a reward for finishing combos and putting in the right inputs, but you're mainly gonna be spamming like one move because it's fucking busted and... look at this, it's just fucking funny. I'm just bullying this bird. She also has Witch Time, or should I say, Witch Time. Ooh! Damn, I'm good. Get it? Because like, which time am I talking about? The clock or the herb? Ooh! Damn, I'm fucking funny. Why aren't you fucking laughing? Witch Time can be activated when you dodge at the last second, in which time your attacks are faster and you're pretty much invincible. And the last move is Bullet Climax, where you spin your joystick around and you enter what I like to call Matrix mode. But it's kind of pointless because it keeps you in one place and it doesn't even do that much damage. I mean, hey, it's still cool despite me only using it like, you know, to get footage. On a different note, you want to know why Bayo's moveset works so well? Because of all those sexy animations. Nah, not those. I'm talking about these, nigga, damn! One thing I don't hear a lot of people talk about is the animations of Bayonetta, and how rewarding it feels to simply be in combat. I'm telling you, the amount of dopamine that rushes through my brain when I hit a Wicked Weave is just Subarashi! The combat in Bayonetta is just so addicting. There is so much going on throughout each encounter, and it feels so good to pull off the mechanics the game wants you to do. Activating Witch Time and landing some incredible damage, breakdancing to light my enemies up like the 4th of July, and pulling off some of the most badass combos known to man. As I'm writing this, I can't stop thinking about how I'm going to make an angel taste this 40-piece combo. And speaking of combos, what the fuck is this? There's so many. I swore, when I was a kid, I spent a solid 30 minutes forcing myself to understand all these combos. But you kinda don't need to because there's like one move that's completely broken. But that's not my point! So why would I even be complaining? Aren't a lot of combos good? Well, of course it is. It's just that new players are gonna get slapped around silly because there's no place to practice. So the only way to really get better is by playing the chapters.
Khaos, what are you talking about? There is a practice mode.
Huh?
Yeah, it's in the loading screen.
What? You mean those lightning fast loading screens? Yumo, I get you can manipulate time, but that's ridiculous.
Alright, dum-dum. You didn't even let me finish. Look, you have to press the select button, see?
Oh. Well then.
Alright team, so as you know, we have a huge problem on our hand. Or should I say small.
Alright! Which one of you little shits thought it was a good idea to hide something like this? Like, I can understand the PS3 and Xbox, like those load times were heinous. But nowhere in the game told you how to access it, so you either had to get lucky like I did when I was a kid, or look it up. And I'm going to assume the latter, because those load times now, good luck.
Wow, I think you're the only person who has ever complained about fast load times. And it's for a stupid reason.
It's not stupid. You know how handy this would have been for helping me understand combos and preparing my cheeks for the ass blasting that was infinite climax mode? There is nowhere in the game that alludes to this. I even checked the manual. There is no word of this.
People still read those? Wow, you're old.
Old? What? People still read manuals. Right? Right? Anyway, if you ever decide to... really? Like, no one reads manuals? Seriously? If you ever decide to take your mind off the shit of Angels and take a second to admire the style of Bayonetta, you will quickly realize that there is never a dull-looking moment in this game. From places of mystery like the City of Deja Vu and the Isle del Sol. Same with the battles too. In the first chapter of the game, you fight Angels on a plane as it's crashing into the ground in slow motion. And that's what I like about this game, even though most of your attention will be focused on not dying. If you take your eyes away from the battle for just 1 second, there is still other action happening around you. From the very beginning of the game right to the very end, there is always some batshit insanity happening at every corner. And that's the thing with Bayonetta, everything is so exaggerated. This is why most of her moves are so bombastic, anything less would just be simply boring. Then you get scenes like this, where you have two women battling with their legs, and it's so stupid I just can't help but love it. Okay, take this for example. There is a giant building hurtling towards Bayonetta, and instead of moving out the way, she says, "Oh, that's cute," and fucking headbutts that bitch back at the bitch ass who sent it. And it's that same philosophy that helps elevate the combat as well, especially when you're fighting the most baddest I mean Jean. The animations of these two fighting are just so clean and powerful, it's hard to keep your eyes away from the fight. Like, I would sometimes find myself replaying chapters specifically so I could fight with Jean, and so I could look at my queen. Visually, it's a PS3 game, guys. It came out 12 years ago. What do you expect? Okay, it's not bad or anything. I would actually consider it pretty impressive for what they were able to do at the time. It's just that the same things that they pull off are the same reasons why I don't really enjoy how the game looks. Let's take the lighting for example. Like, it can look really great in some areas, like when you're first exploring Vigrid and some parts of the Alpine portals. But then in some areas, particularly the Burning Grounds, there is this cutscene where Bayonetta does this spinny move, but then the lighting decides to shit itself and all of a sudden I'm being punished with the light of God. And while we're on the topic of the Burning Grounds, I also want to mention another nitpick of mine. It's these lava spurts they use. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, they look goofy as fuck. I'ma be honest, my first time playing, I couldn't tell if this was lava or Sunny D. Another thing that kind of bothered me was just the sheer amounts of reused assets in this game. It's not too bothersome, it's just that you find yourself playing the first 2 chapters twice. And to be fair, the second one is vastly different enough for me to consider its own level. But even then, the familiar locations make it feel more like padding than progressing through the story. I'm pretty sure you could get rid of these 2 chapters and nothing would change. And that very same thing applies to the bosses too. They will take these grand boss fights with interesting mechanics, then make them a common enemy that you fight in the world. And you know what the worst part is? You can visually see that these niggas are weaker because they chuck this disgusting set of green on the gilded bits. And I understand the intent, it's supposed to show you how much stronger you have gotten throughout the game, but quite frankly, it was the complete opposite for me. It felt like I hadn't gained any strength and the game showed pity on me by throwing these goofy green goobers to make me feel better. Just look at this comparison. I don't know, man. If you ask me, I think the gold bits make a huge difference. Alright, now the last visual component I want to talk about are like these slideshow cutscenes, which as a stylistic choice, I kind of vibe with. It really does fit the whole time and remembrance theme they're going with, which is pretty neat. Now, my issue stems from when they try to do these action scenes, and you can really tell that this was like the worst part of it because everything up until that point just turns to a bunch of MP3 files and grunts. Like, what the fuck is even happening? But when it's just 2 people spouting dialogue, it's fine. But that isn't really a compliment, you know? But you know what I don't have a problem with? I fucking love every single one of these characters. We got Enzo. Yeah, Enzo. But hey, we have Luca, who literally does buttfuck nothing for the entire story, except for one bit. But no, I really like Luca. He brings a lot of funny situations to the mix. Although I do find it a bit strange how he finds himself in the same location as Bayonetta. Like, I get that he's tracking her, but how the hell do you even get here? It's in like the middle of nowhere. We had to fall from the sky to get here. Come on, Luca, what are you hiding? You can't fool me. Okay, but the real reason I like Luca so much is because he says one of the best lines in the game.
You didn't expect me to trust bitches. I mean, witches.
Hold up! Based? And then there's Pimpalicious, Thugalicious, Steelio, Bitchalicious Rodon. Or should I say Morgan Freeman? I don't know, man. Rodon is just one of the most badass characters in this game. Calm, suave, sexy. Like shit, have you heard his voice?
Don't break these, cause they're one of a kind.
Shit, I could listen to that all day. Guys, hear me out. I'm not gay, but he really doesn't do that much apart from selling you weapons. But whenever he does make an entrance, god damn. You see, not a single one of these characters are boring, and that even pertains to the writing of this game too. The writers just know how to land a joke, whether it's visual comedy or through dialogue.
If there's two things I hate in this world, it's cockroaches and crying babies. Well, a crying baby cockroach would be truly terrible.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. I can't get. Hey, come on. They know when to place a joke and how to use it without it being cringe. Like certain games.
Baldy nose hair!
There really is no God, is there? The enemies in this game are also quite the sight to see. The angels have some pretty unique designs, even though some of them are just the same with a different weapon. There is still a plethora of others that stand out. Like these stingray dudes, they're pretty cool, and really annoying. These eccentric angels? And now you have... What the fuck? Okay, you're telling me that heaven has whips now? Like, how does that even work? These things are alive too. What purpose do they even serve? Okay, like some of these enemies I can give a pass, you know? But you're telling me that they got a fucking car for an angel? Well then shit. Let me find out that God is driving a Lamborghini.
Alright, let's find out.
Whoa there, it's just a joke, Yumo. Wait, is that my... Whoa. Jesus.
See, this is your second time dying, Khaos.
Oh, I know, but can I at least stay here this time?
Ooh, sorry. That spot's reserved for your pal you keep shooting.
Hey, Khaos.
What? You're telling me there's reservations for fucking heaven?
Sorry, I don't make the rules.
Huh? You do! You're Jesus!
3 days later.
It looks like he's not getting up anytime soon, so now you're kinda stuck with me? Don't forget to like the video. Maybe subscribe. Oh look! There's some fan art of me. It's real cool, real nice. You can see more of it if you stick around. This is awkward. Yeah. So how was your day? Mine was totally great. Found a butterfly outside. Watched TikTok for like 9 hours.